Oh my gosh, hello friends and family, welcome back to my channel. We got a new setup today, yes we do. I decided to bring you guys into my kitchen for once. It's crazy because the last time I shot here was with my grandmother, so yeah, this is my kitchen, welcome. I'm actually thinking of doing an updated apartment tour because I feel like some of you guys haven't seen all of the updates that I've made. So let me know if you guys want to see, see a little updated apartment tour. Let me know. Comment down below, okay? But in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys what I eat in a day, okay? As many of you guys know, if you don't, about 2 years ago, I started taking my health and fitness very seriously, okay? Because I said, listen, I'm getting older. I need to, just make sure things are right. Looking sweet. No, but honestly, that ended up snowballing into just me wanting to just take my wellness more seriously, what I was putting in my body more seriously. And I dropped a few pounds. Yes, I did. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. But that happens to be, one of the effects from being intentional about what you eat and moving your body. Yeah, apparently weight loss comes with that. I had no idea. But a lot of you guys have been asking, like, what do I eat in a day? So if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please come on and join the family, okay? So before we get started with all the good stuff, all right, today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. And if you don't know, okay, BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to help you. They have a broad range of expertise of over 20,000 licensed therapists in their network. So you can get access to help that may not be available to you locally. So all you have to do to get started is fill out a questionnaire to just assess your needs. And within 48 hours, they will match you to a therapist. And now the thing about therapy is it's not one size fits all, right? So if there's ever a point where you find that your therapist isn't really a good fit, you are able to switch your therapist at no extra cost and at any time, which I think is always amazing. Okay, so the best part about BetterHelp is that it's online. So if there's anything you ever want to talk about with your therapist, like in real time, you can literally message them. Yeah. And of course, everything is confidential because that's what we do here, okay? You guys know that I'm such a big advocate for therapy. Me, myself, I've been in therapy for years. Yeah. Make sure you guys sign up for BetterHelp today and join over 3 million people who are taking charge of their mental health. Of course, I have a code for you guys. So if you want to get 10% off of your first month using BetterHelp, you can use my code right here, okay? And that's BetterHelp. HELP.com/Chizi. All right, and you can get 10% off your first month. I will have a link in my description box, so just right under here, open it up, click it, sign up, and get matched with a therapist today, okay? So yeah, shout out to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Again, like I mentioned, in 2020 when I first started working out, I was on the path of just dropping a few pounds, so some weight loss. And since then, I feel like I've dropped all that I need to drop. I've dropped all the dead weight, okay? And now I'm more so interested in maintaining my weight. It fluctuates just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So I wanted to share kind of what I eat to maintain my current weight. I am trying to I wouldn't say drop a few pounds, but just lean out a little bit because I enjoy working out. Well, okay, let me not go that far. I don't enjoy working out, but it's a part of my daily lifestyle now. So let's first start with the morning. What is the first thing that I do? So the first thing that I do in the morning is drink some water, okay? I actually really love water. I don't know how there's people out there in the world that don't like water. If you are one of them, I'm gonna just reserve my thoughts, okay? But I start with water. I try to generally drink around half a gallon to a gallon of water every day. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but it's my favorite thing to do. I like knowing that I have unlimited water. It makes me feel good. I don't know if it's a control thing. A gallon of water was one of the first things I incorporated when I was trying to lose weight, and it really does help just not only flush out your system, but it keeps you a lot more full. If you're drinking all that water all day, you're not gonna wanna eat that much food. You're gonna find that you're not as hungry as you usually would be if you weren't drinking water all day. So that's one of the first things I do, drink some water. And then I have my morning routine, which if you guys want to check out my 6 a.m. morning routine, you can click the video up here. I have been on YouTube way too long for me not to know which side this card comes up on, but if you want to watch that, you can. So yeah, I usually work out in the morning. So after I drink some water and just do like, you know, things in my morning routine, before I work out, I have my pre-workout snack or like kind of meal. Because it's so early in the morning, I don't usually do like a heavy meal, like a pre-workout smoothie or maybe some apples and peanut butter. Lately I bought a lot of apples, so I've been eating apples and peanut butter, and it is, I don't know, I feel like I found out about this in college. It's like the best snack ever. It's also the best, some like really great pre-workout meal. You know, there's some carbs in there, protein from the peanut butter, but I love it. It's actually also one of my favorite snacks, apples and peanut butter. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually so good. So my pre-workout meals either include a pre-workout smoothie, a banana. Banana is always just an easy way to get some carbs in and get that energy to work out, or apples and bananas. Okay, so those are the 3 options you got. Okay, so after I work out, okay, then I have to have my post-workout meal, which is usually oatmeal. I keep it very simple when it comes to breakfast because I just like simple things. I like simple things, and I don't like to cook too much, so I don't like things that take too much time. So oatmeal is simple, it's easy, you get your whole carbs, whole grain carbs, and it just works. So that's usually my post-workout meal. Either that or a smoothie if I didn't have a smoothie earlier that day. So yeah, I just make some oatmeal, very simple. I add some honey just to sweeten it up a little bit, and then I'll have on the side with that a green juice. So I have been really enjoying juicing lately. If you follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, I do share some of the recipes that I found for juices, but I've been really drinking this one green juice for a little bit now, and it is so good for multiple reasons. It has a lot of health benefits, but it's also like, it tastes good. It gives me my sugar fix. Like, I don't know, it's like great. But let me tell you what's in it. Okay, so there's spinach, there's kale, there's celery, okay, apple, ginger, and then lime and coconut water. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If not, I'll put them on the screen here. So if there's anything I forgot, I'll put it here. But yeah, it's like one of my favorite drinks. Green juice has a lot of benefits, and I'll share some of them with you guys. But please never take anything that I say for word. I am not a certified nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I am just a girl that was trying to get herself together. That's it, okay? One of the benefits of green juice, you know, it just improves your gut health. It really helps your digestive system. It gets you regular. Your bowel movements will be more regular. It's amazing for that. It can reduce inflammation. I find anytime that I am consistent with drinking my green juices, like, I'm way less inflamed. I don't look as puffy. Like, it helps your immune system. Depending on if you keep all of the like skin for all of the like fruits you're using, it can help with fiber intake. It helps with hydration so much, especially since there's that cucumber in there, there's coconut water, which, you know, has electrolytes. So honestly, it's just amazing. I'll never forget the first time I drank that green juice. I found the recipe on TikTok, and I made the drink. I'll link the recipe down below, by the way, the video, if you want to just watch the tutorial. But I made that drink, I tasted it, and I had like a full glass. And it's funny because when I was making it, I had a headache. Girl, I drank that green juice and my headache went away. I said, my God. So this is what the it girls are doing right now. This is how they're curing themselves. I said, no problem. And ever since then, I've been hooked. Y'all need to get into it, okay? This is what we're doing with ourselves now. We're not partying and clubbing, we're drinking green juice and praying to the Lord. But yeah, so those are some of the benefits. Also, it just boosts energy as well. Ginger helps with that. And obviously ginger is just like the miracle everything that you need in your life. Like, if you got ginger, if you're drinking ginger every day, you're gonna live very long. Don't hold me to that. But okay. All I know is ginger is great, so keep drinking it, okay? But yeah, so what I do though, I don't like having the pulp in the drink. So what I do is a strainer, and then I keep all of the pulp and I freeze them. So all of this is like the fiber, basically all the fiber from the drink. And what I do is I actually put these in my smoothies every day. So I'm still getting my fiber intake, just like not at the same time as I'm having the green juice, because I like a smooth experience with my juice. Okay, like I just don't want any bumps in the road. Thank you. So yeah, so that's my breakfast, usually oatmeal and some green juice. And yeah, that's it. And then of course I'm drinking water throughout the day. And then I have lunch and pretty much dinner. I already mentioned to y'all that I don't like spending time cooking, right? I found when I started wanting to just lose some weight and consistently working out, I found that the hardest thing to stay consistent with was my nutrition, was like eating healthy food, eating just healthy meals and all of that, because I was cooking at that time, but I was making Nigerian food. I was making plantain porridge. I was making all the food that just made me happy. Yeah, but baby, they weren't getting me to my goals. And so I started, I tried meal prepping many times, and I meal prepped for a while. And I would meal prep like salmon and rice and all of that. But after a while, I just found that I was spending so much time cooking and meal prepping. And after a few days, I wouldn't like the food anymore. And I'm just like, I was over it. I was so over it. And if there's one thing I've learned, it is the power of automating your life, okay? If there is something that you can delegate out, where you can gain back hours of your day and it just increases the quality of your life, I'm all for it. So I had tried a meal prep service actually a few years ago, and it was actually really nice, but it was when I still lived with my parents, so they didn't deliver here. So I had to look into other meal prep services, and I started using a meal prep service called Clean Eats. And it's not the only meal prep service that you could ever use. I'll share some later and down below as well. But I found that this is the one that works for me. It's so simple. They just deliver to me. This is not an ad, by the way, but they just deliver the food. It's frozen, but they're like healthy meals, but they taste really good. Like every time it's a new meal and I'm like, oh, I like this. I was really scared because I thought, because it's frozen, it wouldn't like taste fresh and all of that stuff. But no, girl, you just pop it into the microwave. First with the film cover for 3 minutes, and then you take it off, you mix it around and then put it in for another 3 minutes, so a total of 6 minutes, and boom, my meal is done. And one of the things I like about this particular company is that the portion sizes are really good for me, as some, like, I don't know, just for my size and everything. Like, I feel like if you're a man, it may be a little bit small for you, but there's probably not a lot of men watching this anyway. But if you are, hey, what's up? How are you? Are you married? Anyway, so God help me. But anyway, but I find just like as a woman, I'm 5'6", or 5'7", one of those. And just, I don't know, look at my size. I don't know how much I weigh because I don't weigh myself, but you see me. Yeah, it's just good for me. And actually, let me just tell you the calories. That would help you. So so generally the food is around 300 to 500 calories per meal. And it's crazy because like, it's not a lot of food, which always blows my mind. That's how you know, and that's how I know that I was overeating. And it makes sense why it was so hard for me to lose weight, because I couldn't track my calories when I was cooking them, right? Obviously. So like, I was overeating and not burning enough calories so that I can be in a calorie deficit to lose the weight, okay? Because that's essentially what weight loss is. You have to be in a calorie deficit at the end of the day. Look it up, because me too. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer, so. But yeah, so the portion size are great. I like that it has all the nutritional facts on the packaging as well, so I can see exactly what I'm eating. I know what's in it. I know how many calories it has. I know how many grams of protein there are and all of that stuff, so I know that I'm getting good nutrients to supplement all the working out that I'm doing. So by the way, I work out usually around anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. It's usually in the 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah. But if I'm, feeling frisky, we get a 5th one in, but not really. But I've been keeping that up now for about 2 years. And I'm always gonna tell somebody, like, when it comes to working out and just your fitness journey, like, you really do have to find something that you can just stick to. It's not about going hard for a month or two and then stopping, because that's not gonna do anything. You're still gonna be back at square one, right? You need something that you can just keep doing. If it's walking every day, do that. Literally do that, because you will find over time you'll still lose the weight. So that's just me. Anyway, so yeah, the food is great. It allows me to still be, I'm able to like see how much I'm eating and all of my calories. So I know if I want to be in a calorie deficit, or if I know I can eat like up to 3 or 4 meals that day and get like 2,000 calories in. So yeah, so that's what I use because it's simple and it works. I've honestly been eating their meals now for like definitely over a year now, for sure. Honestly, I'm a little spoiled. Now I really don't want to cook because I'm just like, why? But it's bad. I need to be cooking for my husband. Oh, anyway, so yeah, that's what I do. And it's actually pretty affordable as well. I think I get like 10 meals a week. So that's like a couple of meals each day. And it's about $80 for all of those meals, which is about $8 per meal, which is like very affordable, especially if you're someone that tends to Uber Eats or eat out, because that will start running you a lot of money and the food is not healthy, because that was also something I was doing. If I didn't get around to meal prepping, then I didn't have any food in the house. So now I have to order food. Now, not only am I not eating healthy food because it's racked up with sodium and the portion sizes are insane, I'm also spending a lot of money. I had to remember, I was like, what was the other point? Yeah, I'm also spending a lot of money. So I just had to call a spade a spade. I don't like meal prepping. It's not fun to me. The only thing I want to prepare is like proper Nigerian food. If it's not that, I don't want to cook. And I just did this. So it works for me. Whatever works for you, but that's, you guys wanted to know what I eat, Sabi. That's what I eat. So yeah, that's usually what I'll have for lunch and dinner. And then if I want to have a couple of snacks throughout the day, I'll have some fruit. I drink my water all throughout the day. I've been snacking a little bit more on some chips. It's not good, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of fill myself with some fruits in between if I need, or I really love seaweed chips. Oh my gosh, I love seaweed chips. They're so low calorie, a little bit of sodium, but not too crazy. It tastes like it feels like you're eating chips, but they're seaweed chips and they're like 1 calorie. Okay, they're like 10 calories. Okay, 15, but it's not crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna kill me. So anyway, I've come a long way. So I'm gonna eat them seaweed chips, even if it's 5 packs. Thank you. There are some other food prep services that you can use as well. Tried Splendid Spoon if you're like vegan. Cook Unity, I heard Cook Unity is actually really good. Spartan Meals, Hello Fresh if you just want to prepare the food. There's a bunch, so definitely look into it. Just to like, I don't know, I feel like for me, it's just good to subsidize so that for those times where you just genuinely don't feel like cooking, like I feel like we should all have a break and an option just in case, because that's ultimately what has kept me consistent. That's what's helped me maintain my weight and not like go overboard with stuff. Unless I have times where I just don't eat the meals and like just eat out for 3 months straight, then I gain weight back. It's actually, it works like clockwork. It's insane. But yeah, I think when it comes to just your weight loss journey, wellness, health, and fitness, you genuinely have to find something that works for you and that you can keep up for 5 years. Yeah, think of it like that. But like maybe like one or 2 years, just something you can keep up for the long term, because if you're gonna stop in the end, then it's a waste of time. Really. So this is what works for me. This has been working for me. I like it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please come on and join the family, okay? Water is good for the soul.